Hey, I'm live. Hey, it worked. Welcome in, guys. We are so popular. It just takes a little bit longer to get everybody in the stadium seats. So appreciate y'all hanging out with us. I am Ron. This is you.
Oh, Daniel.
Sorry, there we go.
I was checking to make sure we actually go live.
Did we?
No.
We're live here. We're live on his stream. Tonight is championship week. If your team is in the championship, you need to be here representing. If your team isn't, well, I better not say that. Thanks for joining us tonight. Let's get it started. Welcome in, everybody. Let's get Zach up here.
And Cheddar.
And Cheddar.
My co-host.
And Cheddar. If y'all notice, we are Ryan and Mel tonight. You put a bow tie on him.
He's got on
dressed
a
up
bow tie.
Just for the championship playoff. I mean, the conference championships. Very nice.
A lot
Sure,
of there.
let's say that.
We'll say that.
We'll say that.
Yeah, we are minus Mel and Ryan tonight. Ryan is on a cruise ship, and Miss Mel's not feeling well, so it's just us.
Yep, y'all are stuck with us. Sorry.
And Cheddar. And Cheddar. And so, what does it say?
It says it only works on the Zacks.
Okay. Yeah, I put in my chat that we're over here, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent them all to you.
Wait, is it not working on your channel?
It isn't.
Really? It's working
Yes,
on Ryan's. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
what I said. It doesn't like me. Go to Ryan's. That's all it is.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
The one guy that's not here, and it's working for his.
Tell me how that works.
Well, if I could, it would be working on my side.
I don't get it, man. It's so frustrating. All right.
That's all right.
Next week, we're back on his channel where everything works right. So
blame it on Zach.
We make the best of any situation. So
this is true.
All right, guys. Housekeeping. What is the day? The 4th. Next week, we're getting into the bowl selection, and that one's going to be jam-packed because we have 392 bowls that we have to get into.
Not even close. I think every single college football player would be dead.
Well, dang. So we got a few bowls we'll go through. No, I don't think we're going to hit them all, but everything's coming down to the wire, coming into the season. Regular season has ended. They were some rival games last week. Some people kind of left the stadium in handcuffs.
Yes, they did.
What video did you see?
Pavia's brother.
I did not see that one.
Yes, That was big news out of Tennessee.
Which was the second time this year it's happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, 12-11 bowl selection, and then 12-18, we're going to have a playoff frenzy. We got some some things in the work for that. We'll have Ryan back next week. I think we may get everybody involved in that because we need all the help we can get on this big field.
Yep.
Somebody's trying to pull away from us, so we got to give everything.
I didn't pick the big ones last week. At least I didn't pick three. I didn't pick three of them last week.
Where are my sheets over here? Sorry.
Yeah, you might need the sheet, Ron.
Well, I have like three of them. I have the sheet that nobody sees. I have this one, and then I have this stack of paper from last week.
I picked the Michigan game or the Georgia and Georgia Tech game.
Yeah, you don't need to talk anymore. It was rough.
And who picked Tennessee over Vanderbilt?
I don't know who.
You?
Well, Zach did too, didn't he?
I did.
Yeah, I think everybody did.
No, not everybody, because they all went.
Everybody did.
Well, then you got it wrong on this sheet because everybody but us went 4-0.
Oh, okay. So we had 4 games, and then we had bonus games.
Okay.
Yeah. That did not count, and that was one of the bonus.
Yep.
Well, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have cared.
Who picked Michigan? Yep.
They had better defense protecting their field.
Confidently picked Michigan too.
Who did?
Confidently. He confidently picked Michigan.
Well, also, I think his brother did too, by the way. Yeah. And then Georgia Tech. You were the only one of 5.
Yeah, but that was the only game to come. The second game of rival week that was 1 score.
I expected more from Tech.
I did too. Georgia did not look good in that game themselves, and Tech still looked pretty sorry up against.
They still had that. They're still having that slump.
They could not move the ball.
And so we got the Ole Miss game. I wish Denise was in here. Is Denise in here?
I don't know. We haven't gone through the chat yet. Yes, Denise is in here.
Denise, what happened to Mississippi State? Never mind. You don't have to answer that.
They didn't even show up to the stadium.
They didn't.
That was an ugly game.
At home.
Yeah, at home.
At home. Oh, that'll be our cheat sheet, our records and everything. And then the Alabama-Auburn game. Told y'all that place was haunted.
Dude, we didn't even start watching the game until the 4th quarter. I looked at my phone. We had been watching other things, and I looked at my phone. I saw that the 4th quarter was starting, and I saw that it was a 1-score game. And I said, now is the time to tune in, because if anything's going to happen, this is when it's going to happen. And sure enough, it did. I mean, and I don't know if Alabama should feel like they got lucky for surviving the ghosts, because that's what I felt like. Auburn was moving the football. They were going down the field to score again and had all the momentum, and then the boy just fumbled.
Dropped.
Yeah.
Dropped. Now, we watched it, and I take off my crimson-colored glasses because I don't want anybody to say I'm a homer. Auburn dominated Alabama's line of scrimmage. Losing Jam Miller did not help at all. But behind Jam Miller, the running back, you don't have that depth anymore. You don't have that big back that just runs over people. They harassed Ty Simpson. And whether you're an Alabama fan or not, you give it to him because he took some shots. Questionable whether they were valid or not, but he took them. And Alabama's lucky that they survived that game. And that's coming from an Alabama fan. So
rivalry week doesn't play. I mean, it doesn't play at all. Everybody shows up for these games unless you're Mississippi State, or you're Tennessee in the second half.
Or your Florida State at all.
That was a team that quit in that game.
Yes.
At home. They quit at home.
At home.
So yeah, that was. We were out of the house for most of that, and I'm glad because Chad would have been yelling.
We watched that game, and that was pointed out. They look like they just give up. And I thought that comes back to Heupel, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, that's
if
coaching.
you, it is
I saw something interesting that where are they still? They're not ranked, are they?
Tennessee.
No, Tennessee is no longer ranked in the AP poll.
Yeah.
Don't they have 4 losses? And I think it was out of their 4 losses, they've all been ranked losses too.
They haven't.
Vandy?
To Power
They
Four.
haven't. They haven't beaten a bowl eligible team this year.
I think that's what I saw.
They
Wow.
have an. They have an 8-4 record. I believe it's 8-4, and none of their wins are against teams that are bowl eligible. All 4 teams they played, mind you, all are ranked teams, but all 4 are losses.
Man. All right, before we go down the rabbit hole too far, we better say hello to the chat or they'll be mad at you.
You are 100% correct there. So first here tonight, we have Danny Dizzle in the Hizzle. She is here, ready to hear us talk some football. And then right behind her is Scott. And then we have Miss Mandy Smith is here.
Mandy, what does Mandy say? Roll Tide.
And we've got the Shermanator in the house.
Sherman, welcome in.
Right. We got Barry. Barry is here this evening.
Barry. I hadn't seen you in a while.
Yo, 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 representing the U.
Yo.
Eddie Lugo. All right. Listen, Linda is in the house.
Linda.
Welcome in, Linda.
She must be cold. She give a blanket hello.
Who? Matt Jones.
Matty Matt. You know what Matt
says,
says?
Ron, your shoe is untied.
I'm not wearing shoes. I have.
And he also says that I have a boogie hanging.
You're the only one that don't have something wrong with you.
No, he's probably gonna say something about me.
Yet.
There's
Denise.
Denise.
Before we were mean to her.
Go State. She gotta go outside.
Oh, let's see. And of course, Matt is giving it to Denise.
As he should.
Yep, and here's Denise. Kiss her wide load. Oh. Well, that's Denise, cool. I hate to tell you, you're gonna hear more of that name in this hour. That is a promise. Because we've got to talk about him.
Absolutely. And that's part of it.
And now Denise is headed to makeup to put her face on for later tonight. I guess Denise will be home and on Thirsty Thursday. And then BFE is in the house. Welcome in,
hey,
guys.
BF,
good to see y'all.
Welcome in. Thanks for joining us tonight.
And we are all caught up with everybody that's here. Just like that.
Sweet. So you do such a better job than I do. Did she go out? Oh, strange.
But it's simply because I skip over all the heys. And
I got to do that.
I just try to get the relevant stuff. Well, I'm talking about the folks haying to each other.
Yeah.
If they're saying hey to us, that's different. And then look, just right now, Miss Kayla Boo. Thank you very much, Kayla. Appreciate you coming in here on a Thursday night. Stopping in, much appreciated.
Smash that like.
But hey, we've got to give the people what they came here for, Ron, in the first 20 minutes. And they came here. We have some folks in here because they want a Tokyo Toe update. So do you want to give the people a Tokyo Toe update?
Do we need the breaking news, like transition?
If I could get that to work, I definitely would. Ladies and gentlemen, your update for the Tokyo Toe on this edition of Tailgate Trash Talking, December 4th, is Tokyo Toe is perfect. 37 of 37 for your point after try. However, unfortunately, in the third quarter of his game against Wyoming, I think it was
I think
Wyoming.
it was
Wyoming.
I don't know.
He missed a 30-yard field goal. That still puts him at 25 for 26 for the year. At that point, before the kick he missed, he had tied an FBS record for consecutive field goals to open a season. He also tied a Mountain West record with 26 field goals dating back last year. All this does is now he's got to kick 27 field goals in the next 2 games.
Well, and
Um,
the good news, the breaking news that we just found out before we went live tonight is something that we've been saying for the last couple weeks has come to fruition, and that is the fact that the Tokyo Toe has been named one of the 3 finalists for the Lou Groza Award, which is given to the nation's best collegiate kicker. So he is up for the award along with Georgia Tech's Aiden Burr and Oklahoma's Tate Sandell. So let's pull for the toe here because it is definitely the best story of the 3. But
there is no doubt.
that's fantastic news there.
Yeah. Cast your vote for the toe. The I can picture the sign now. Everybody is going to needs to get a yard sign. It's a big giant toe that says Tokyo Toe on it. What's his
No,
name, Zach?
no, Sherman, not Toad, Toe. Tokyo Toe, not Tokyo Toad. His name is Kinsei Matsuzawa.
That's what his name is, and that's
Yes,
exactly how I would have said it.
the Tokyo Toe, Kinsei Matsuzawa. And now, of course, Mandy has to come in with Toad. So we're about to be Toad spammed. Everybody get ready. It's coming.
If I was in YouTube, I would have too. So
I know everybody will. Danny will be on here with like 8 Toads in a minute or 2. Oh, look, Scott, my brother.
yeah, well,
He knows him very well. Scott knows Kinsei Matsuzawa very well.
that is so wrong of you, Scott.
Oh, and I called it. There it is. She only gave us
Yeah.
All right.
All right, 720.
Oh, before you get into that,
Oh, yeah.
I am looking at this, and if this does not make you question the integrity of the committee for the college football playoff rankings, they're low enough to not make an impact, but whatever. But it's still an issue of integrity. What is Iowa doing up there?
Where?
They're
They
8th at number 23.
They're 4 losses. 4 losses.
Oh, they're down here.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Iowa's got 4 losses. They're in there, but I mean, I can't argue against that because it's Iowa or Tennessee. So it makes more sense.
They couldn't find any other better team to put up there.
Michigan.
Michigan's up there.
Yeah, I know.
At number 19.
Yeah.
They couldn't put Navy, who's 9-2, up there. Are they up there?
They could have put Kennesaw State up there.
Go Owls.
That's right.
Woo.
Go Owls. There is a 0.3% chance of the Owls making the college football playoff.
So
A lot of stuff has to happen this weekend, but there is a 0.3% chance.
Noah paid attention last week, and he sends me this. I don't know where he got it from, but it went through the steps that KSU has to do and has to have happen so that they can make the playoffs. It's a long shot, absolutely,
But
it's not unimaginable.
The shot is not zero. It
Exactly.
is a shot.
Is it like every team has to tie?
They have to beat JSU.
Yep.
West
would make them
Virginia.
conference champions. Duke
Yep.
has to beat Virginia.
Yep.
James Madison has to lose to Troy. I think that might be it. I don't know if the AAC game has an impact or not, whether North Texas or Tulane win. I don't think that has an impact because the winner of that game would go in regardless. And then I think I think KSU would get the other at large over Duke.
Yeah, it's Duke, the one that's the next question. Yeah, and so what I'm hearing is there's a chance.
There is a chance.
That's all
Crazier
you want.
things have happened.
That's all you want. The AP poll came out. It fell like we thought it would. A&M did drop, as they should.
Yep.
And the college playoff rankings came out, and this last one had, was it 10 and 11 or 11 and 12 open?
It was 11 and 12 was open for the conference champions. With the probably the American and the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
Well, so American or ACC if Virginia wins.
ACC. Yeah. It comes down to now, and we've always said that bracket is very important because an Ohio State, Georgia, an Oregon, Alabama, if they get penalized for a loss.
Well, where Alabama is now, the fact that they've jumped ahead of Notre Dame is huge because that pretty much means Alabama is a lock even if they lose to Georgia, that they will still be in.
Yeah.
And that will keep the SEC faithful and SEC powers that be happy because then you're still going to have a huge influx of SEC teams because Georgia's for sure in, Ole Miss is for sure in, Bama will be for sure in, A&M will be for sure in.
Yeah.
Who am I forgetting for you to say
no,
5?
You named it. Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma. Yes, Oklahoma. And right now, the first two out, of course, are BYU and Miami. And I love that. Love that for Miami. Not so much for BYU. I would like to replace Notre Dame with BYU.
I would be okay with that.
But to say that BYU would have to beat Tech this weekend.
That is true.
If BYU does not beat Tech, there's no argument. You're no argument at all to be in the group there.
All right. If they do beat them, what do you do with Tech?
With Texas Tech?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't have the list in front of me, but I don't know if at that point Texas Tech becomes the first one out, which I don't know how right that is to have a 2-loss Big 12 school to be out. But, I mean, that's what we would be looking at with a BYU loss, too. They would then be a 2-loss Big 12 school. I don't know. That can make it tricky. Again, y'all know me. I just think Notre Dame needs to be out regardless. They don't need to be in there. But they will be because they don't have any more games to play.
Yeah, I can't argue with that philosophy. It comes down to if Texas Tech does lose, they can't drop out because now you're punishing them for losing that championship game. If BYU wins, then you either bump them up one, but you can't drop them below Tech.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a very, very sticky situation. And you're right, the power dogs, the ones with the money, are going to have a lot to say about that.
Yes. I mean, your Big Ten and your SEC are going to have the biggest sway in all this. But again, these committees and this committee, because it's not more than one, it's just the one, their logic, their reasoning behind explaining stuff is horrendous. They are not very good at making arguments for why teams are where they are at all. Yeah. I mean, and that's from the beginning. They haven't been good at it.
I agree. All right. So I know we're in our 2-minute drill time. We can't let it go without saying, though, we've had a big coach turnover.
Mm-hmm. Huge, massive, like within like this week.
What was the one y'all told
Billy
us?
Napier to James Madison before.
So that means James Madison coach went where?
UCLA.
UCLA.
Yep.
Cal hired a big name. Forgot who.
Must not be that big.
Cal has hired Oregon's defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, that's yep.
Florida hired Summerall.
Florida hired Summerall from
Tulane.
Tulane. I'm trying to think. Didn't they already?
So I think Tulane's allowing Summerall to coach the remainder of the season, no matter what.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Golish from South Florida to Auburn.
Yep.
They're keeping DJ Durkin too as their DC.
That's huge, y'all.
And then obviously probably the biggest one.
Oh, Pete Golden at Ole Miss.
That's not the biggest one.
Oh.
No, but that's great news for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Let me get your
stability.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to think because I feel like there's a few others. I know a few other Big Ten. Ohio State's offensive coordinator went somewhere. I don't know where exactly.
Yeah, he got the South Florida job.
That's yeah.
Is he staying for their playoff?
I believe he is. I believe he's still coaching Ohio State through the playoff. And then I don't know if we mentioned it, but Eric Morris from North Texas got Oklahoma State.
That's the other one.
And
that happened last week, didn't it?
Yeah, and North Texas has already named his replacement as Neil Brown, former West Virginia coach. Neil Brown is going to be at North Texas.
Wow.
And then there's
There's
an Oregon coordinator going somewhere else that's big.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator.
Who? If that's who it, I don't know. I just saw
Oregon's losing both of their coordinators after the playoff.
To a head coach spot or a different?
Both are going to be head coaches.
Do you know where?
I want to say for the offensive coordinator, it's somewhere on the East Coast, but I'm blanking on where it is or what program. Oh, no, never mind. It's Kentucky. Yeah, he's taking over Kentucky because Kentucky fired Bob Stoops.
That was another thing I didn't tell you. Kentucky fired.
I knew they were firing him. I didn't know they'd already replaced him.
Immediately, same day they made the announcement. So they already had that in the bag before firing Bob.
Yeah, I think that Bob knew that going into it.
I think so too. I think Bob was ready to move on himself, but wasn't going to do that.
And he has to. Yep. And just like that, he has to say the coach things. No, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I think the check was already signed.
Yeah. And we can't say all this without talking about the Lane train for a minute. And boy, did the Lane train go off the rails awfully last weekend. And I will be the first to say I obviously have no clue what I'm talking about because I told you guys full well he was not going to LSU, and I just knew he was going to be at Florida. And Florida was the first one out the window, and now all the dirty laundry's out there. This got ugly as ugly could be. I mean, man. Oh, boy.
And I feel like that's why Florida didn't go after him because they knew this was too dirty to go for.
We knew something was up. Okay, the old adage, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yes.
And so when
scroll down over here too, by the way.
I
Sorry.
can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that when he doesn't say, "Hey, I'm staying put," that tells you he's thinking of other things. Lane Kiffin didn't do any of this. He didn't sit in front of Clark or any of that. His lawyer did. Jimmy Sexton. He did all of that. They had a conversation, and Lane says, "This is what I want. If you can get it, I'm gone." LSU gave it to him. I was listening to somebody this afternoon. I think it was Feinbaum, and they had somebody on there that said the reason he didn't go to Florida was that they didn't give him that blank check. They want it ran like an NFL person would do, and Kiffin wants it ran like Kiffin would want it.
Yeah.
LSU give him that. And so I'm in for 10 minutes. What? Oh, anyway. Um, does it come down to money, Zach? If you got offered another job to go make $100,000 more, there's not a question behind that. When you,
Well, the question is, where am I going? I mean, money is one thing, but stability, contentment, that's huge. I don't want to. I like cold weather. I don't want to go live in North Dakota.
right?
I'd much rather go live somewhere like Florida where the weather's nice, particularly inland where I don't have to deal with hurricanes.
Yep.
Or you tell me I'm getting a huge raise and I need to go teach in Hawaii, sign me up.
Yep.
Absolutely. But there are places that I would not trade where I currently am and what I'm currently making just for money and money's sake alone. Now, Lane has an agenda, and he's always, it seems like he is always chasing something, and that something is a national title, and he fully believes that he can win a national title at LSU and he could not at Ole Miss, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
But on the same hand, because I think I get the mentality of Lane Kiffin now, there are other schools that he would leave LSU for if offered. Because I think he thinks LSU is elite, but I think he's got other schools in the higher echelon above LSU.
I'm curious. Who do you think he thinks?
I think his dream job is Alabama.
Mm,
We've had this conversation at great lengths.
I think
I don't care
Lane.
who you
I think Lane wants Alabama. I think he wants a national title. Period. That's what he wants more than anything is a national
Yeah.
title. And it would
Yeah.
not surprise me if he wins one. If then the chase becomes, I want to go back to the NFL and I want to do it there. Because we had 30-year-old Lane in the NFL. Okay, that's 20 years ago that we had NFL Lane. Would not surprise me a bit if he gets the itch to go there if he wins a big one here.
Giants.
Well, give him a couple years.
Yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon.
No. We said the same thing, that I don't care who you are, you would have to be Bear Bryant to come in behind Nick Saban and be anything. I'm not taking anything away from the current coach. Whatever he does, he's going to do his own thing. But to come in behind a legend and do your thing is going to be tough regardless. At some point, that man's going to go on somewhere and they're going to have to replace. And I think they will target Kiffin. I think that's going to be their first. And if anybody's like Mal Moore, they're going to be his only shot. That's just an opinion. So,
while we're still talking about coaching, Penn State is in shambles right now.
That is the biggest joke in the world. The fact that they were one of the first to fire their coaches, and they still have no clue what the heck's going on there. And
I know.
They have tanked 2026.
and it's not the NFL. You don't get the first draft pick, so you better do something.
And I think I know exactly who they're going to go after this offseason.
Who?
The Giants' old head coach,
Brian Daboll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Dustin, it's not crazy at all. Vandy's trying to make a point to the football playoff folks. And I will say this for Clark Lee. I don't know if y'all have seen the quote from the last couple days, but he's told his guys, have your stuff ready, have your stuff packed. If we can get a game this weekend, we're playing a game. And since they don't have a championship game, and as crazy as it sounds, somebody did the digging, and this you may think that it's not a possibility. It is, but here's the crazy part about it: what the bylaws say about a 13th game and where they came up with this, I don't know. There are only 3 places that they have the ability to play a game this weekend legally. It has to be hosted by a Division I FBS school in either Puerto Rico, Alaska, or Hawaii.
Hawaii.
So the only way that they can play a game is if Hawaii will accept a game and allow them to come there and play this weekend, because they're the only the only FBS D1 school in any of the three places that I just mentioned. So as insane as it is, it could happen if Tommy Chang is like, "All right, boys, y'all come on out here."
Absolutely.
I say, but that announcement would have to be made tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's no way that happens.
No, it's not happening. There's zero chance. Zero. Kennesaw State has a better chance of making the playoff than that game does of happening. But I do like the fact that they've gone all in. Even the university president is doing everything that she can to see if they can make it happen.
That's amazing.
Why just be like, it's not going to happen tomorrow? Breaking news: Vanderbilt has another game scheduled for tomorrow.
You're right, because the news and what actually happens makes us sound like idiots. So who knows? It could, maybe they'll get a game, but yeah, it seems like something far fetched. Well, okay, Ron, it's 8:40 and we have done no picks. So
we're gonna fly through the 2 minute where'd he go? Oh, yeah, 2 minute pick. In the chat, y'all are gonna have to pick for Ryan this week because they're down under, and when he sees this, he's gonna absolutely love it. Zach, I'll let you start.
Okay.
JSU or KSU for the Conference USA Championship?
Hooty hoo!
Who?
You're not gonna beat us twice.
Ooh.
Ooh. I think it's actually in Jacksonville, isn't it?
It is. Daniel.
Give me Jacksonville.
He's going JSU.
Come on, chat.
While they're pulling that up, Daniel, Troy or James Madison for the Sun Belt Conference Championship?
Give me the Dukes.
The Dukes. And Zach.
James Madison. And here you go, folks. Mandy for the win. Picking for Ryan. Okay. Yes, you.
Or a little salt in that wound for him.
Thank
All right, chat.
Mandy.
Troy or James Madison. Zach. North
I'm an
Texas.
alumni too, Mandy.
Hey,
Sherman came in with that James Madison, so there you go.
All right. And Zach, North Texas or Tulane for the American Conference Championship?
I've watched 2 of their games. They have thoroughly impressed me. Give me Mestamaker and North Texas.
Mestamaker it is. Daniel?
Give me North Texas.
North Texas it is. Chat, bring it in.
Chat,
Daniel.
Who you got, Tulane or North Texas?
Miami of Ohio or Western Michigan for the MACWAC?
Give me Miami, Ohio.
Miami. And Zach.
Give me the Maction. I love it. Maction. I will take Miami of Ohio.
Miami in the Maction. North Texas it is.
Yep.
All right, y'all got to follow that one up with Ohio or Western Michigan. Y'all are going to have to really think about these because right now we're out of conference championships and we still need about 6 teams. So,
hey, here it is. We got Dustin with Miami of Ohio.
Are we doing FCS playoff picks?
Miami it is. Yes, we are. Daniel, Illinois State or North Dakota State?
Give me the dynasty of the FCS. One of the dynasties.
North Dakota. Zach, North Dakota State or Illinois?
North Dakota.
Zach, Mercer or South Dakota State?
You know what? Give me Mercer.
Woo! Daniel?
I'm going to go for the upset. Give me Mercer.
Zach, Jackson State or Prairie View A&M?
Is this a SWAC game? All
And
right.
it's a
Hey, look, Dustin said ND and not Notre Dame. So North Dakota for the chat there.
Justin. I had to think about that.
I'll take Jackson State.
Daniel, Jackson State or Prairie View?
Give me Jackson State.
Daniel, Abilene Christian or Stephen F. Austin?
Give me Abilene Christian.
Zach?
I'll take Stephen F. Austin.
Chat, y'all are behind.
Yeah, chat needs to be updated here. We need picks for either Mercer or South Dakota State. We need picks for Jackson State or Prairie View A&M, and we need a pick now for Abilene Christian or whoever I just picked. I've already forgotten.
Stephen F. Austin.
Stephen F. Austin.
Mandy said Mercer. All right. Zach, Villanova or Lehigh?
Lehigh.
Lehigh. Daniel?
Give me Lehigh.
Oh, Dustin, you just made my Southern heart happy. Ron probably knows this too. Roy D. Mercer, how big a boy are you?
How big a boy are you? Because if I have to come down there, we're about to find out.
I have not thought about that in years. Me and G-Dad used to listen to that and die. How big a boy are you? All right, so Denise says Jackson State. Sherman coming in with Abilene Christian. And Dustin with Lehigh. And Danny throwing in South Dakota, but she's a little late on that one because Mandy was first.
She was first. All right, Zach, I could not do this. I could not leave this team out.
Nope. You can't leave Yale out, right?
Nope. So
Yale is still in representing the Ivy League.
6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever we had done. I see what I did there. Yale or Montana State?
Montana State. This is the end of the Ivy League, folks. Yale is going to Bison Country, and yeah.
It's time for basketball.
Yeah.
Daniel,
give me Montana State.
All right, chat. Last pick: Yale or Montana State.
Oh, she done come in. There it is, Mandy. Montana State.
The Yale with that. Sweet. All right, so now this is why we were here. This is what we were gonna do all 1 hour and 2 minutes of it. We got to get into the big.
Hey, before we do that, do you need to talk about the results of the last week's 2-minute drill and spin the wheel?
I will now that you mentioned it. Yep.
I'm down to one again. Who cost me? Who cost me last week?
So last week's 2-minute drill, the chat went 6-4.
Chat, you're going backwards.
Chat stunk last week.
They did. Zach went 7-3. Pitt, South Carolina, and Western Kentucky. Yeah. Ryan went 8-2. South Carolina and Western Kentucky. Daniel went 9-1.
Actually, I think she picked some of those games too.
Yep, she did.
And the one that got him was Arizona State. Yes, she did.
They lost to Arizona, didn't they?
Yep.
I think I even picked Arizona State.
Yeah, because she picked the Alabama school, JSU.
And then she picked Dabo school too.
She did. Dang. Daniel and DeMama. Daniel and DeMama.
DeMama. Not DeMama.
That's DeMama.
All right.
Shake it up.
We ready? Let me shake it up here. Shuffling. And here we go. We ready?
Yep.
No whammies. Oh.
What is it?
-5.
Dang.
Holding.
That means I gotta pick good championship game.
Yeah, you do. Thank you for that reminder, Zach. I was getting ahead of myself.
You're welcome.
I keep watching that time, and the fourth quarter concept worked really well on paper.
In practice?
Yeah, it does great in practice.
Yep. In practice, everything's fine.
It
In
is.
the game?
Well, you
Do
play
do
like
I
you
need to
practice.
pull up our big field before we get into the big games?
Did we go? We need to go over the results of the big game because yeah, you can. And while you're doing that, I'll go over the results. So what we did is we did four of our big games like we always do, but I went ahead and threw two bonus games in there because honestly, the two bonus games were pretty good games to throw in there. Um, so let's go this way. The fam, that would be both of us, and I think her.
No, I think it was just me and you that night.
We went 2-2.
We would have went 3-1 if I went with you on Ohio State.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. This is why you have to get good at rock paper scissors because that was costly.
You were 1-2 that night.
Yes, I was. We went 1-1 in the bonus game, the bonus games.
And who picked one of the who won that bonus game in rock paper scissors?
I guess you did because you picked Texas.
I was talking about the one we lost.
Oh, well, that's my fault putting faith into Tennessee.
Yeah, it really is. The team you hate so much.
All right. Everybody else, I'm sorry, Noah went 3-1 in the Big Four, but he went 0-2 in the bonus games. Everybody else went 4-0. Ryan, Zach, and Ascalon for the chat went 4-0. Then there comes the bonus games. Ascalon and Ryan went 0-2, and Zach went 1-1. So, you got the big field?
Yep. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Your boy scored again.
I think Zach may have won. It's going to cost a lot.
Not yet.
21 points, baby.
Game's not over till the final whistle blows.
This is true.
Wait. Yeah. So Zach scored. He went up. What's that?
Get the wrong date at the bottom, too.
I went back and through this, and I had wrong dates in like several. All right.
Back on track.
Yep. Championship week. Here we go. Go ahead. Yep. The ACC championship between the mighty Duke Blue Devils and the wholesome Virginia Cavaliers. It's the best word I could come up for them. What you got?
Chat's gonna have to pick for Ryan, aren't they?
Yep.
Yes, Chat will pick for Ryan.
Or did you get picks from?
I didn't.
Oh wait, because you did send picks in. Ryan sent picks in for the Big Four.
In our Facebook chat.
Yeah, I will pull it up for you.
Okay, thank you so much, Daniel. Duke or Virginia for the ACC championship?
I hate how much this is a game, just generally because Duke is like 7-5 or whatever they are, but their quarterback's amazing. He has like 3,000 passing yards, but I'm gonna have to go Virginia.
Zach, who you got? Duke or Virginia?
Here's what I don't get. The second that this game got mentioned, everybody makes it seem like they are taking Duke and that it's a foregone conclusion that Duke is going to win this game. These two teams played this year, and Virginia was winning 30-3 going into the fourth quarter. And Duke got 2 garbage time TDs. Another really, really interesting fact about this game that I just heard today, but I think it's really, really, really neat. The 2 quarterbacks of this game, Duke's quarterback, Virginia's quarterback, last year we're quarterbacking North Texas and Tulane, who are playing each other in the American Championship. So I'd say everybody did well. Give me Virginia.
Virginia.
And Ryan picked Duke.
Duke.
And chat says Virginia. Mandy and Sherman.
All right. And it is important that we keep up with the chat because they could be in play.
And for some reason, Dustin says Arizona. So there's that.
He's just now catching us in chat. Hey, Dustin, you're a little bit behind.
Anyone but me. That's what Dustin said.
It's not a basketball game.
Oh, true. All right, this is for the Big 12 championship. We have, why is that purple?
Why is what purple? Oh, the BYU? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Did you make it?
Yeah, it's blue on my canvas.
That's colorblind.
Hold on, let me blow it up. Yeah, that's definitely purple.
Yeah. BYU Cougars or the Texas Tech Red Raiders? Daniel?
Texas Tech.
Going with the Rick.
Their linebacker has 101 tackles.
That's not good.
Rodriguez.
They've been making a push for him for the Heisman.
They're making. Did you see him do the Heisman pose?
I did. Did y'all see him? Did you see him put him in at running back to get a touchdown to try to help it?
Dustin, that's awesome, bud.
I bet you do, my friend. I bet you do.
And Ryan, I hope you're talking about BYU.
Ryan says Texas Tech. Yep. And again, these are two teams that played each other earlier this year, and it was not close. Give me Texas Tech. And for the chat, even though Dustin said Cougars, Mandy did beat him in with Texas Tech. So,
yeah, Mandy's a sleeper fan, by the way.
Mandy's not a sleeper fan of anything. Mandy's a fan.
Yeah,
okay. Mandy likes her football.
Yeah, and her favorite team is what, Zach?
The Crimson Tide.
I appreciate
and that plays right into our next game.
You. This is for the SEC championship. Daniel, are you going to take Alabama Crimson Tide or are you going to take Georgia Bulldogs?
I want to do what Pat did so badly, but we don't have enough time for that.
Nope.
Kirby Smart is 1-17. 1-17 against Alabama. He ain't going 2-17. He's going 1-18.
Oh my gosh.
Smart cannot get around the Tide.
Ron?
Yes, sir?
Think about it.
You're thinking, Ron. Are you thinking of rock, paper, scissoring?
I am. Hey, Dustin, that's not true. That's in Tennessee.
Oh, minus the championship part.
Oh, God.
Look, Denise is off to TTT, so we gotta roll.
Oh, we gotta hurry. Yeah, we gotta go. Sorry, you picking Alabama, right?
Yeah.
I'm an Alabama fan, and I just don't think he's gonna get it this time. You ready? Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. What?
Me,
Daniel. He's grounded. Zach, who you got?
Give me the Bulldogs. And Ryan is also taking the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I already penciled that one in.
You're sleeping on the Tides' defense.
On the whose defense?
The Tides. Did you not? 3 fumbles back-to-back plays.
It was all of them.
It does not matter. 3 fumbles back-to-back plays.
For the Big Ten championship, number 1 versus number 2, possibly the highest seed in the college playoffs, Ohio State Buckeyes or the Indiana, who is that?
Hoosiers.
Oh, that's right. Hoosiers. Dustin, Ohio State? Okay.
You know who Dustin's picking.
Oh, absolutely. And he's first in, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Zach, who you got?
Well, Ryan has Ohio State.
Okay.
And Dustin, I'm sorry. I have Ohio State as well.
I think out of the two Ohio State games, the one at the beginning of the year and last week one, I think I picked Texas and I picked Michigan, and they proved me wrong. You know what they say, third time's a charm.
Or an out.
Or an out. It's rather I go 3-1 or I go 4-0. And what's the difference? I'm sticking to my guts. Go Hoosiers.
Oh, golly.
Third time's a charm, baby.
Ron?
No, I can't.
Give me the Heisman frontrunner.
I can't disagree. This is to me, it's a toss up. They both have a shot. I watched Indiana play against Penn State, and I saw something that is a championship caliber. You get down at somebody's place like that, it's easy to give up. They didn't. Yep. They made a miraculous drive down the field to win the game. OSU's got a defense, and I've always said defense wins championship. I'm gonna go with him, but it could go either way. That's the way I see it. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just a few seconds over, but we know Scott does an intro that lasts 3.5 minutes.
Wow.
So, we'll be back hopefully full capacity next week. We'll get Ryan back, Miss Mel back. We'll have the bowl selection. And once those start trickling in, I'll get those out to everybody as quick as we can. Chat, show up because Zach's ahead 21-14 right now. So there's going to be some other things thrown on the wheel, some more opportunities. We got to try and catch him before he gets too far. Catch Zach and the Nerd Herd Sunday night at what time, Zach?
7 p.m. Eastern.
That's not standard time, Central Standard Time. So we'll be back Monday talking with the Witches of the Elation. So catch us then. Zach, thank you so much for your work, my friend.
You're welcome, man. We'll see you guys next week.
Catch you next week.
Flop.
Roll Tide.